Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
He's a Heat hater.
Is he?
Hell yeah. You remember when LeBron came over here and he was hating? You feel me? He said something about Chris Bosh's wife. You know, I don't smash Chris Bosh's wife and this, that, and the other. Ever since then, he wasn't welcome back to the damn stadium in the Heat. So I definitely do not need him being no damn broadcaster, because that's just another one that hate us, you know, and going to enjoy the beaches, the women, and the weather, and then you're going to go ahead and hate on the damn Miami Heat. No, I don't know.
I didn't even know that. But let's get this thing started. It's the MarcWes Sports Podcast, back in effect, representing Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County, and most importantly, Canes County. Make sure you go to canescounty.com and subscribe for all information. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this podcast, the MarcWes Sports Podcast, real sports talk from a South Florida perspective. Wes, I'm going to let you take it, man, because I've been basically swimming, eating, sleeping, Canes info right now. So you let me know what's going on with the Dolphins. Let me know what's going on with the Canes. Let me know what's going on with anything else. I have been watching Messi, though. You know me. To me, it's almost like the big three. It's like I cannot miss a game now, because he's going off every game. Every game he's scoring. That last game had me on the edge of my seat. I mean, it's crazy, man. What he's doing to this team, probably going to bring in more players. Now Mbappe talking about coming to the MLS. Hey,
why not?
Yeah, things are jumping in Miami for sure with that soccer team. But yeah, let me know what's going on. I'm gonna ask you about the Dolphins first, man. What's going on with the Dolphins? Because we got the Dolphins preseason game coming up tomorrow, first one against Atlanta, and they've been having some joint practices. I've been seeing some tweets here and there from my guy David Fiornes, who's my guy covering for the Sun Sentinel. Omar Kelly, I've been seeing his tweets and stuff. But what do I need to know?
What you need to know is Tua is Tua. Tua is doing what he needs to do. Of course, Tua, we already know he bulked up. We know he's playing the wax on, wax off situation with the judo. You got that on point. But to be honest with you, for me, I'm pretty sure the same thing is for you when it comes to the O-line. Because regardless if Tua is 100% right now, if the O-line don't hold their part, because of course this is a real team game, unlike basketball and some other sports, you're gonna destroy this guy's career. And from my understanding right now, the O-line is still looking kind of shaky. I mean, certain key guys you see that's not there. You got Armstead, he's not there. They're still trying to figure out who's gonna play the right tackle. They're still trying to figure out what's going on with the right guard, with both guards, period. But more specifically, the right guard when it comes to Liam Eichenberg. Our damn draft picks has been looking crazy for the last few years, and this guy was somebody that was supposedly.
I thought you said giraffe picks for a second.
I thought you were trying to giraffe pussy in a second.
I know. I thought you was already segueing into some.
But yeah, so yeah, Liam Eichenberg, we wasted a pick. It's looking crazy right now. I'm hearing that
we wasted a pick with
we missed the pick. It's a lost pick when it comes to Liam Eichenberg. We drafted this guy high, for our interior, and he's still getting mudded, gutted, and slutted from our team, his teammates, and going against the Falcons defensive line, and it's looking crazy not right now for me. One thing I can actually say right now is somebody that we've been wanting to be gone off the team for the longest, Noah Igbenogany is looking good.
Looking good.
Yes. Everybody's been, giving him his props right now. They're kind of giving that praise to him, but they're really going ahead and giving a shout out to our defensive coordinator. How I guess this scheme right now works well for Iggy, and if it does, that would be great, you know, because right now I think his last year. I mean, you know, I know everybody that follow football know if you were not drafted high like Iggy was in the first round, you would have been off the team a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to be honest with you, it seems like it may work out, you know, because if we're able to salvage him as a first round pick, we got a first round pick that battle tested, done got gutted so many times. Everybody knew when he was on the field, we're gonna go in, you're gonna attack this guy because this guy is a gook. This guy definitely get us first downs. We're gonna go ahead and keep attacking. And it don't seem like it's gonna be like that this year. Of course, you know, we got Jalen Ramsey that went down. Tough. Funny thing is not the tough thing, but the positive thing that I get from the Jalen Ramsey situation, it wasn't a complete ACL tear. When me and you, well, matter of fact, when you had text me, you kind of put me on point. I was like, damn, you know, of course we got the baby and, you know, I was, you know, working and stuff like that. But when I wound up getting that text, my heart done dropped. I'm like, damn, all this damn hype, you feel me? Them going to the Heat game, saying that they're going to be the gruesome twosome. You got X-Man and you got this guy over here, Jalen. They're going to be the best cornerback tandem in the league, especially for the AFC. The AFC got a whole bunch of quarterbacks going to be throwing the ball. We got Aaron Rodgers that got transferred to the damn Jets, and Patrick Mahomes, and the list go on and on and on. And Jalen Ramsey goes down. When you know, I told you all, Fred, look, that shit looked like an ACL. You feel me? Because he grabbed his damn knee. And from my understanding, it was. I heard conflicting stories. I heard it was him and Tyreek Hill had bumped knees. Then I heard that it was non-contact. So, you know, if it's non-contact, it's serious, you know, majority of the time, especially when it's on turf. But we're playing with real grass. So, you know, that was the thing that was swirling in my head. Like, damn, we're playing on real grass. So it can't be because it's turf. So let's think, hopefully it's something else. But, you know, I was wrong. Thank God I was wrong. But the MCL is just as bad. It's not as bad as the ACL, but it's gonna be sidelined for a while. Exactly. Especially if you're somebody that's moving lateral, you know, you're doing all type of different things. You're backpedaling. You're doing all type of shit. You're not like a regular person like me that's just waking up and walking. You know, of course, you know, you're probably going to cause more damage, you know. But I don't know. You know, we got Adrian Peterson a few years back, had an ACL tear, and he came back sooner and better than ever. So hopefully that's the case with that. But regardless of the fact, and not just that, but Ramsey was saying the same thing. He was like, he didn't think that it was that serious. So we'll go ahead and see. But regardless of the fact, we wind up signing somebody from the motherfucking apple tree, Eli Apple, somebody that Tyreek Hill been at odds with for the last few years, you know.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
I love the fact that you know, they asked Tyreek like about him, and he was saying all the politically correct shit. You know, we're on the same team. He's competitive, this, that, and the other. But he did say like, I look forward to mudding his ass every day in practice right now. So that's a good thing. You know, hopefully him playing Tyreek and that speed and Waddle and the plethora of receivers that we have right now works magic for him the same way it worked magic for Igbenogany. So you know, that's what I could say when it comes to the corners right now. We got our rookie corner. He's looking great. From my understanding, he looked like he could be the number 2, but you know, Kohu, he is shining out there, you know, undrafted, supposedly undrafted, and you know, we wind up getting him, and we seen what he did last year when our other cornerback just didn't show up. He collected that check and kept it moving. So for him, he's battle tested. I think they should kind of put him in the slot because he's not as big. Yeah, he tackles, you know, and that's what you want. Those slot receivers, they're able to be like Wes Welker of old, and they're a little faster now. And if you could get Kohu to actually tackle them, get them like a 2-3 yard gain, and you won't get too many yards after catch, then that'll be a good thing. But you know, I think we're good with the corners right now. Of course, we got the safeties. Of course, everybody know about Holla. He's a blue chipper. He's a big boy with heavy nuts, and he's gonna do the same thing that he's been doing. I think this year he'll have a little bit more range right now because currently we're healthy. Currently, we got other safeties that can actually do a lot more things that keep him from just staying back there in coverage. So you'll see him in the line. You'll probably see him in different positions. this year, kind of like James Williams going to do this year. But for real, the D line is looking great. Wilkins, they said something about him looking like a Dominic Sue. Of course, you know that he's getting paid $10 million right now. He said something about his contract recently, but he's not like other individuals.
It's a contract year for him, so he's gonna ball out.
Exactly. But from my understanding and from hearing from Omar Kelly's saying, like, look, why would you offer him a contract right now when you picked up the 5th year and you could franchise tag him 2 years again, and then you're gonna go ahead and pay him $16 million. So why pay him more if you're gonna go ahead and keep him anyway? I mean, and when you get franchise tag, you don't want to look like a person that gave up on the team, because another team's not gonna go ahead and pay you that money, because they're going to be like, okay, if we don't pay him, then he's not going to act right. If he's not going to be a team player. So he's doing what he need to do. He revved up his motor, and he's looking like Ndamukong Suh so far. The few drills that I seen him getting to the quarterback, but he was going against Liam Eichenberg, and that's the guy right now. He's the weakest link. Everybody's talking about him. That follows Dolphin sports, especially Omar Kelly. Omar Kelly gonna give it to you raw and uncut. He's gonna tell you that this guy is a waste of talent right now. Hopefully, it's just like some people just be stuck in the rut for a little bit, and then hopefully when the season happens, hopefully after really, really playing a few games, then things can happen or change for him. But they said it doesn't matter if he wind up being that goop that supposedly he looked like he is all of training camp. Then we got that guy from New England that played left tackle, and he could go ahead and plug into the right guard. But anybody's gonna look good next to Teron Armstead. He's gonna make the whole O-line better. And this whole training camp, he hasn't been playing. So we've seen it in regular season. When he plays, the O-line look good. When he doesn't, and that includes practice, the O-line don't look good. So hopefully all this positive things that Tua's been doing, gaining knowing the playbook, even not just Tua, but players, period. You got people in the offense and in the defense that said that they really didn't know the playbook last year. Tyreek Hill said he was running routes. He was just playing like backyard football. And, when you got that speed, you could go ahead and, kind of max certain things, So for him to be the way he was last year, and he came and he's saying that he know the playbook this year, hopefully that everything works in a positive, because all knowledge and knowing the playbook from front to back is probably going to do positive things for the O-line, D-line, and as a team as a whole. But that's what I get from the Dolphins right now.
It sounds like you out there, bro. Like you just gave me a report, like you're a reporter out there on the field.
I follow them. I follow them boys.
Everything, dog. I was like, God damn. So, from kind of, I guess, the outside looking in, I look, I follow certain accounts, so I get some information. It seemed like, I'm glad you mentioned Javon Holla, because it seemed like he's up for a Pro Bowl year. And it seems like Chris Wilkins is also going to have a Pro Bowl type of year. Mm-hmm. They already probably pencil in Tyreek Hill as a Pro Bowler. Tua could definitely be a Pro Bowl type of player.
He is.
Especially with this offense. And then X-Man is has been a Pro Bowler. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be, especially if Iggy, like you said, is playing like he is, and then Eli Apple is, iron sharpens iron. So I think him playing against a Tyreek or a Jalen Waddle is going to make him an even better player. So I ain't named nobody on that offensive line, and I am worried about that offensive line. Teron Armstead, if he could stay healthy, big if, because he really can't stay. He hasn't been healthy since he put on the Dolphins uniform for an entire year. If he could stay healthy, he could be a Pro Bowler as well. So you're looking at 7, 8 Pro Bowling players right here. And usually, bro, when you got that many Pro Bowlers, that means you're like one of the top 4 teams, top 6 teams, at minimum top 8, So the sky's the limit for this team and what they can do. But I tell you the players that I'm excited about. I'm excited about the rookie running back, Devon A. Shane.
Ooh, yeah.
That boy looks like he is going to be the truth, man, because he's got speed, like track speed, like legit track speed, like cheetah speed.
He's going to replace Tyreek.
Right, exactly. But the fact that you got two players like that at the same time, you got one taking the top off of the defense, and then you could just chuck it off to Devon A. Shane. When Tua doesn't see anybody open, he can get you like 10, 12 yards if he's in space. So I'm really excited about him. And I think Jalen Waddle's got something to prove as well, because although he had a big season, he didn't make the Pro Bowl. And I know he wants to take that next step in his career. So I'm really excited about him. The other players I'm excited about is our boy, Braxton Berrios, bro. Like, we finally probably going to have, yes, representing the U. We finally going to have somebody who's a legit kick return. Because last year they was juggling a whole bunch of guys. You probably don't even remember who was really returning kicks. Probably don't even really remember like who was really returning kicks or really punts, because they was shuffling guys in and out. With Berrios, you can, Well, Berrios, you could trust him. I know when I was watching him at the U, you could trust him back there. You know he wasn't gonna fumble it. You know he was gonna call for a fair catch at the right time, and he was gonna take his opportunities. And he's already run a kickback in the NFL when he was playing for those stinky ass Jets. So I would imagine that he is going to be that guy, for the Dolphins. And then the other guy is Robbie Chosen is what we calling him now, who used to be Robbie Anderson. He's from the crib. He's from Broward.
I like the way he talked too. He talked like he from the crib, man. Like he had he was praising the coaches. He was praising them in a Miami way, but I'm happy you said Chosen. That's one guy during this offseason that he been balling, but it don't seem like the coaching staff has been drawing up a whole lot of things from it. It looked like he's like 5th or 6th strength. People that technically he can be a starter. Technically, you would say he's the 3rd receiver or so on or 4th, basically making the team. But from my understanding, from what I've been hearing, they've been giving more reps to like Izakama. He went down with an injury, and a few other players that's kind of undrafted. A lot of guys get more reps than him, huh?
They probably just want to see what they got. They want to see what they got with them young guys. They probably already know what Chosen can do. He's a veteran, so they probably just want to see like who gonna make the roster, like who's gonna be that 6th receiver. So that's probably what's going on there.
Yeah, because I was thinking the same way, but certain things that made me not think like that, because Tyreek was getting reps, Waddle getting reps, and they the starters. We know they know the offense. I don't know. Hopefully he does make the team, because I think, that's a long guy. He runs like a 4.3. He's gonna blow the top off people. And Tyreek, Waddle, Berrios, all those guys are small guys, and we need that big guy, because Devontae Parker's not here no more. I mean, when he was here and healthy, he would catch a lot of 50-50 balls, and I think if you give us Chosen, he's basically going to show you why he was chosen by the damn Miami Dolphins, because he catch nothing but balls, but that's it's a good thing. But I want to kind of rebuttal what you just said about everybody, Wilkins, Holland, all these people that supposedly may make the Pro Bowl. I do not want them to make the Pro Bowl. Fuck that. Nah, you feel me? I don't want them to make the Pro Bowl, because this is contract years. We already done paid so many people all this money, and if you make the Pro Bowl, guess what? We're gonna have to pay you. It's no questions. You feel me? And you're gonna have a lot of people that want you because you made the Pro Bowl, and you're in disputes with the Miami Dolphins right now on a contract. I do not need that situation right now. I need them to barely make the Pro Bowl, like you're one vote out, and we can go ahead and capitalize on that next year, because I felt some type of way about Tua not making the Pro Bowl last year, and I'm happy he didn't, because I don't need him getting all that money. I need him doing what Patrick Mahomes did, Give the team a discount. What Brady did. Give the team a discount so you can build for a brighter future and not live for just today. You got to live to fight another day, like Pop said, man. You can't put all your – I mean, this is what the Dolphins did. They put all their eggs in one basket, and people getting paid, all type of people getting paid. So right now, you want to make sure that these guys that's upcoming to get paid or up to get paid, that they don't get paid like that because they don't balled out. No. I don't need you balling out. Give us another few years.
Yeah.
On the low.
Yeah. I agree with you. 100%. You know, I need you to play as good as a Pro Bowler, but not good enough to make the Pro Bowl.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I think with this offense, they're going to spread that ball around, man. So I think it's a possibility that, you know, you have a player that is great that doesn't ball out, you know, because they're going to spread that ball around. So
Definitely.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the first preseason game. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. I'll probably watch a little bit of it. I don't really have a lot of things going on. As long as it doesn't run too late, because the next day I'm going to Canes Fest. You going to Canes Fest?